What we are gonna do now, though, is dive into our first look ever at any Baldur's Gate game, but with Baldur's Gate 3 being so highly anticipated and the series being so beloved, I think this would be a lot of fun. Everybody and their mom is playing Baldur's Gate today, so glad we get to do it. I think the game is already pretty juiced up. Enable this option means you will share everything. All scenes are public, and other players can listen in on your private moments and dreams. What the heck? Other players? Weird. So you just like do your business out for the world to see, huh? It's kind of funny. We can turn that off for the stream purpose. Cup only. Oh, okay, interesting. And we can leave that off for now. Let's give it a go. A balanced adventure full of challenging choices. That sounds probably better to me than... Let me turn the sound down just a little bit. I like the music a lot, though. That sounds probably better to me than just doing it just for exploration and just willy-nillys, right? Story before combat. No, I think a good balance of the two would be good. I do kind of like the idea of strategic combat, though, like emphasizing that, but let's do a little bit of both. Let's have a little look. Diving in. Yeah, 'cause some people have been playing it early access already, right? I can appreciate that the cutscenes are also ultra wide. Sometimes they put it in like a letterbox, and it just gets even smaller. Are the cutscenes gonna be really quiet? Can't have that. Just literally started. Literally. First opening cutscene right here. So these guys have been captured and they're about to get implanted. Some parasite action in there. What do you want? Nose, eye, mouth, ear? Straight through the cheek? Not the eye. Ah! Ooh, some kind of Cthulhu looking dude. One for you. Look at me. Yuck. I'm pretty new to this whole Baldur's Gate D&D style thing, so I think tutorials would be helpful. That's nasty. So we could do we could play as one of these characters if we wanted to. I don't think I want to do that though. Do we want to learn about them?
Hello, darling. Don't be shy. I promise not to bite until we've been formally introduced. My name's Astarion. And I've spent a century stalking the night, hunting for pretty morsels.
So he's a vampire.
Just like you. A man called Cazador made me what I am, kept me like a pet, forced me to do his bidding. No more.
No more.
The Tadpole's influence broke his dominance over
No more.
And now, I can finally pursue the one thing I've hungered for these long, dark years.
Yeah, I don't think I'll play as an origin character, but you can.
Revenge. I'm going back to Baldur's Gate to track Cazador down in his lair. I'll be the last thing the bastard ever sees.
The bear lover, the potential bear lover. I don't think that's like a core part of who he is necessarily. Interesting. Ooh, the Dark Urge. So she's the one who got the eye thing with me. Right, so after 200 years serving a cruel master, the vampires spawn. Astarion is finally free to walk in the sun, free to chase power, free to take... Oh, he can walk in the sun. I mean, obviously, yeah. Lae'zel, well, let's watch her thing first. Are you guys interested in this? I think this is cool to look at their backstories. Gotta see what's going on.
Since I was born in the cold reaches of world space,
You know what I mean?
I have known but one purpose. To wield a silver sword and ride a red dragon in service of my regent, the Githyanki Queen Vlad.
Githyanki.
My first step on this path is to slay a mind flayer and bring its head to my queen.
Yeah, you
There is no flesh I will not carve, and no barrier I
you weren't
will
looking like
not
you were
shatter
winning the
to see
encounter
it
with the
die.
mind flayer there.
I
That
am
was
the
that.
one who sunders. I am the Undying Queen's most unshakable warrior. I am Lae'zel of Kalir.
She's looking a little too thin to be a huge physical threat, but maybe she's got really strong tendons or something, you know? She need to eat something. My campaign is gonna be trying to help her make some gains. She's looking straight spindly. That's not gonna cut it. She's a rogue, yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to body shame her or anything, but I mean, her elbow is bigger than her arm. That ain't right. We're gonna bulk you up, don't worry. If your goal is to be the warrior that slays everything, we gotta make some gains. We got this. She was raised for a life amongst the stars, huh? Mercilessly conquering the cosmos of the Githyanki warrior. Grounded, she must deal with a world she doesn't understand and find a way to serve her people in a plane that despises her militant kin. So this guy's got like 2 abilities. This guy's got like 2 abilities. This guy's got like a billion abilities. It's all this magic, huh? Grease? Was that one of his abilities? Is grease? Make him fall. All right. I'll make it a custom character. Yeah, I will. I didn't see it pop up for some reason. Sorry, maybe I was spaced out.
Well met, stranger. You find yourself in the presence of the renowned wizarding prodigy, Gale of Waterdeep. Please, no need to be intimidated. My virtuosic talents once caught the eye of the goddess of magic herself, Mistra.
So do you think people like
Me her chosen.
acted this out and got like mocapped and stuff? I bet they did.
Thanks to a slight miscalculation on my part, that relationship eventually soured, as did the greatest of my powers. Now I'm merely a humble wizard on the road to redemption. Unless I can find the path to something greater.
Okay. Cool. Warrior, yes, no. It'll be yeah, I think I was just confused. This other stuff. I'm probably gonna make a barbarian. From what I understand, like there's like a fighter class that's a little bit more like they have a lot of different fighting stuff they could do. They could wear every kind of armor, use every kind of weapon. But I think I want to be a little more specialized into just like melee, being able to take a hit and dish one back out as barbarian. But I think you can make like a party. So maybe I'll just make a bunch of melee guys with like a healer. Right, Gale's wizarding prowess once earned him the love of Mistra, the goddess of magic, until his ambition led him to the brink of catastrophe. Uh-oh. Shadowheart. They have rage to boast defense and offense. That sounds good. That sounds good to me. I like that.
My name is Shadowheart, loyal servant of Shah, goddess of darkness and loss.
Ooh.
There is little more I can tell you than that. My Lady Shah tasked me with a mission of such secrecy that I surrendered great swathes of my memory in order to safeguard the knowledge of it. All I know is that I must bring the artifact I hold to Baldur's Gate, and that nothing
What's that?
can stand in my way. My goddess is watching.
She serves the goddess of darkness and loss. Oof. That's a weird sort of like worldview. So she undertook a ritual to remove her memories in order to protect the secrets of her fellow Shar worshippers. Loss and pain are sacred to her. But her faith is now being tested like never before. Interesting. There's lots of different schools of belief that try to help humans deal with those things. Loss and pain and stuff. Is this guy he's a warlock. Okay, so she's a cleric. This guy's a wizard. She's a fighter. There's our barbarian. Ooh. She looks cool. So this is kind of like getting to know like the people who are going to be part of our story anyway. Right?
7 years ago, I was exiled from Baldur's Gate, the city I call home. My name is Will, but the people of the Sword Coast call me the Blade of Frontiers.
Okay.
Champion of the meek, defender of the innocent. The truth isn't quite so simple.
Yeah, why'd they exile
But they're
him?
right about one thing. I hunt monsters, and I always catch my prey.
Bit of a witcher.
My latest
How are you?
target is a devil, and I'm right on her tail. Once I'm through with her, she'll never escape the fires of the first hell.
Is the person he's after our barbarian? Because she looks kind of devilish. He uses the magic of the fell. Or sorry, wait, he uses his magic to fell the monsters and devils, menacing the Sword Coast. In a moment of desperation, he accepted an offer of greater power, forcing him into an infernal game he's struggling to play. The Warlock element. Karlach. Oh yeah. She escaped 10 years of service in the Hells with nothing but the axe on her back, and the infernal engine blazing furiously where her heart used to be. She looks cool. She looks real cool. She's gonna be on my team. Even if I am a barbarian. Let's have 2 barbarians.
10 years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier. But I've escaped now. Thank you, Mind Flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle. If this engine doesn't burn me to ash first, I'll need people I can trust, an infernal mechanic, and a serious amount of luck. But you know what? I'm not worried. After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
Where is home? You look like you belong in hell. So, what's funny is like 10 years in prison is a long time. But 10 years in like fantasy games feels like nothing. It's like after 100,000 years in hell, like I finally escaped. Like usually like it's a number like that. 10 years is like, it's not that bad. But like, did she start off as like a devil kind of looking dude? I like her. She seems cool. Oh, look at all this stuff down here. That's cool. You remember nothing but a path paved with blood. Unimaginable cruelty whispers to you from within. Can you escape it? Would you even want to? Ooh, the dark urge. Am I the dark urge? Like, is that the custom character, the dark urge?
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being.
Oh my.
Injured, beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Sheesh. Are wizards OP in Baldur's Gate like in D&D? We'll find out. So we can customize this character, or we can do a completely custom dude. I would almost just want to start with her to keep things simple, but I think we need to take a look at the character customization and stuff, right? We need to have a look. Okay, I also want to play her, but let me see. I wouldn't mind being a tiefling. What is? We could start here. Oh. I kind of just want to play the barbarian lady. Should we just look at some of these random appearances real quick? I would almost rather my character have some kind of like presence and goals instead of me having to like just be like an NPC that doesn't talk and stuff, you know? Like what you're saying, Pump Master. The only thing I don't like about custom characters is that you lose out on the pre-done dialogue interactions between your characters and others. I kind of might like that. I feel like I might enjoy that. But I kind of want to be like a dude barbarian. Although I think the lady barbarians like look cooler than the dude barbarians. Maybe it's because I just keep randomizing their appearance. This look like goobers. It does seem fairly in-depth what you can do though, huh? Like these poor guys, man, they just never had a chance. I know the devs recommended playing as custom character for your first playthrough. Oh, okay. That's also good to know. At least we finally found like the full beard option. You can zoom in, yeah. What am I gonna go with? Well, for class, I do think I want to play Barbarian. In terms of exactly what am I gonna do? You, my friend, are right on time for us to figure out the at least stage 1 of like the character creation, right? Right on time. Make him an old guy. That's kind of cool. You want to go that route? Sam, get in your bed, buddy. Get him some tats. Where's his horns? Those look pretty fierce. What's the lore with these devil dudes? This game is Baldur's Gate 3. It's more from the Dungeons and Dragons side of things. Pretty cool though, huh? We can give you some deets. So it came out today. It's from the creators of Divinity Original Sin 2, and it is set in the Dungeons and Dragons universe. That's what you're talking about right now. Old school fantasy, yeah. You can check out the PC spec recommendations, Nom Carver. Yeah, I never got into Baldur's Gate 2. I mean, I haven't played any Baldur's Gate games at all yet. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested, exclamation mark BG3, baby. I think I like the devil lady, which is making me want to play the devil dude. Oh, it has like a little highlight in it too. I gotta change that highlight. Where's like the cute little highlight? Like, why is it pink? Where's the pink coming from? We have some cool hair options, but I think that's pretty Barb-esque, dude. Where's this pink coming from? We may have started off too random. Rambling Obscenity. Wait, what kind of name is that? Obscenity? Yeah, I gotta figure out why his hair is doing some pink stuff in there. Yeah, I think it would mess it up if we go back. I don't want his beard to be pink. Demonic green, but they're red inside. Are they always gonna look like that? That looks pretty intense. I don't know if I really even prefer the demonic. A demon barbarian. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was seeing if there was a highlight color. It doesn't appear to have a highlight color. The lip tint, but oh.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are free.
Hells, something just woke up.
Be wary.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Where to?
What was...
Let's hope the locals.
Hells.
Maybe that.
Something just woke up down here.
Sort of look like Darth Maul if we get those tats on there. So the piercing style changes depending on how you got it done. Maybe? Oh, it's your earrings. That's what to say. I was like, what the heck? I like how they all have like names, right? Oh, Minotaur ring on the nose. I gotcha. I'm not sure we need piercings. Those look potentially kind of fierce. Why is his beard pink? Why is my beard pink? What? It's like only that one. I like that beard style. I don't really want him to have a pink beard is all. It might be some kind of lighting thing that won't always happen. No, you can tell it's like not on every beard. Oh, is it because I disabled nudity? I can't like make him swole. Like I can't like change his body because it's like nudity is like not even torso nudity. You think that's why? No dwarf barb? You could, but I think I'm gonna make it like a devil dude barb. You don't have to make him look so devilish. You can make him like Kratos. What's this race called? No idea. The devil dudes. Looks cool though. People definitely be making Kratos, aren't they? Kind of like that, man. Just going in with it. Can I play with my stats? So I have gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Okay, and I have rage. While raging, you are stronger and you'll deal 2 extra damage with melee and improvised weapons when throwing objects. Oh, nice. You can't use heavy armor. That's okay. I don't know if I can like change my stats and stuff, but I guess this is probably fine, right?
You need a guardian.
Oh.
Choose one.
Wow, okay. So driven to the Underdark, most drow adopted a ruthless practice. I don't think we would be drow, so we are tiefling. Tieflings face constant suspicion and favor, and thankfully their arcane abilities make them natural survivors. Why would I ever not be guarded by the tieflings? We could have made an orc warrior too. I kind of want to do some more exploration. Would an orc barbarian have made more sense than a tiefling barbarian? I kind of like the devil people, though. But are these guys supposed to be more like magic casters? Half orcs get extra crit damage? Oh, man. What do these guys get? Demon equals warlock. Oh, no! Half orcs get a bonus of strength and con. Oh, we need to do that. What the heck am I doing? Oh, wait. So, I want to, like, save my look here. Yeah, I want to, like, save this guy. Are we prepared to let this appearance just completely go? I don't mind being an orc anyway. Alright, so if we want to recreate this guy, it won't take that long. Let's look at orcs. Okay, this is important. We didn't even look at this stuff. We didn't click through all this stuff either. We gotta click through all this stuff. Okay, so it pretty much deletes our experimentation. That's okay though. That's fine. So elves. Let's see what the racial features they have are. And by the way, it is approaching 3 p.m. PST, which means that we are approaching the official sponsored portion of our stream. We are going to be playing Baldur's Gate quite a bit, if I have my way. I think it's a really interesting looking game. It's a different change of pace than what we are normally doing, which is like always about the battle. I feel like I'm always trying to scrap, but I think this game's got a lot of story, a lot of character development. So it'll be an interesting change of pace, but I think we can probably also find our way into plenty of battles in this game too. So it might be just fine. Might be just fine. But let me get you guys some details about this. This is Baldur's Gate 3. It launched today. It's on PC via Steam and on September 6th on PlayStation 5. So Baldur's Gate 3 is a next-generation RPG from the creators of Divinity Original Sin 2, and it is set in the Dungeons and Dragons universe. So it is an RPG, it is fantasy, it is barbarians and magic and dragons and all this kind of cool stuff. So that is right up my alley. But you guys will be able to kind of come with me on a journey of figuring out our character and figuring out how we interact with other characters in the story, so that'll be fun too. So in Baldur's Gate 3, your identity is at the center of the story, and the choices you make determine how the world reacts to you. Whoever you choose to be, adventure, loot, battle, and romance, your way across the Forgotten Realms and beyond. So I fall into this category of people who have not played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, but you don't need to have played those games in order to enjoy Baldur's Gate 3. The story is set over 100 years in the future, but Baldur's Gate 3 does feature iconic characters, locations, and other elements from the previous games in the beloved series, including the iconic city of Baldur's Gate itself. You can take the adventure online as a party of up to 4 with both online and multiplayer and couch co-op. Cool. We'll probably be playing solo for right now. Very cool though. Yeah, we're gonna get started with it this afternoon, take a small break as we usually do, then get back to it this evening, I think is the plan. Pretty cool so far. Again, we're just getting started, so definitely not in a big rush. Taking it slow, but doing good. And very glad to be sponsored today. Yeah, everybody's playing this game right now. It's highly anticipated. A lot of people are looking forward to it. All right, so Elf has, you can move a little more per turn. Proficiency with long sword, short bow, and longbow. You can see in the dark for a little bit further. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep. Okay. So Tiefling is who we were thinking about playing. They can move a little bit more per turn. They can see in the dark, and you have resistance to fire damage. They only half damage from. Okay, I mean that's kind of cool. But it wasn't like you're a magic guy, or you have to be, unless your race determines things. I don't think it necessarily does though. So elves can just firebolt naturally. This can produce flame. Driven into the Underdark, most drow have adopted a ruthless pragmatism, while the Lothsworn delight in the goddess evil tenets. The Seldarin reject her attempt to overthrow the leader of the Elven Pantheon, so I guess they all have like 9 movement speed per turn, except for maybe some of them don't. Most of them do. Rapier, short sword, and hand crossbow. These guys are good with that. These guys can see in the dark super far. And they have advantage against charm and magic can't put you to sleep. Okay, so humans. The most common face in Faerun, humans are known for their tenacity, creativity, and endless capacity for growth. You have weapon proficiencies with spear, pikes, halberds, and glaives. And armor proficiency with light and shields. Okay, and these guys, you select an additional skill you're proficient in. Oh, okay. Then your carrying capacity is increased by 1/4. I'm gonna need that, right? I'm gonna need that. Those change depending on subrace. Oh, okay. I have to pick one first, though, huh? Oh, okay. So let me see. Your subrace is Asmodeus. Wow. So there's like a bunch of this stuff. This is very deep. We're gonna spend a lot of time on character creation. We might not even play the game until tonight. What the heck? Well, those guys can produce flame. These guys have like telekinesis. That's cool. And these guys have intimidation. Okay, so yeah, we were gonna play this guy. Oh, this is my guy. If we go back to the Zariel Tiefling, that's my guy. Okay, cool. So we have that available to us. There's Lothsworn and then Seldarin. Looks like maybe they're the same, like passives. Githyanki. Oh, okay, so the Githyanki, they're like aliens. They're all just spindly aliens. With a ruthlessness born from mind flare enslavement, Githyanki ride the astral sea atop red dragons, bringing their silver swords and psionic might to bear. Okay, I gotcha. So they're all like kind of little spindlies. This axe probably weighs more than this guy. So you can get a skill of your choosing: psionic hand, martial prodigy. Ain't no way you're a martial prodigy. Lifetime of relentless training gives you armor proficiency with light, medium armor, as well as proficiency with a short sword, long sword, and great sword. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We got dwarves. Durable and unyielding as their homes of stone, dwarves are some of the finest warriors, miners, and smiths of Faerun. They don't... I was wondering about that. They can't quite move as far as some of the other ones. That's alright, buddy. Proficiency with battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, warhammer. Awesome. They can see in the dark pretty well. And they have advantage against poison and resistance to poison damage. Shield dwarf, armor proficiency, the shield dwarf, and Durgar. These are like stealth rogues. Oh, we can read about them. So, great losses in the ancient wars against goblins and orcs have led these dwarves to adopt a cynical mindset, but they will endure anything to restore their ancestral homelands. These guys were mind flayer dwarves, huh? They were once enslaved by the mind flayers. And Durgar adapted to freedom with harsh practicality. Their cold demeanors and gift of stealth are well known. Okay, so there's like rogue dwarfs. Dragonborn, who are those guys? Oh, this guy right there. Yeah, I will. I mean, honestly, like, Tiefling looks cool to me. I like the idea of half orc, but Dragonborn looks pretty cool too. Like a Dragonborn barbarian. Can you imagine? Lordy. Got half elves. They're curious, ambitious, and versatile. Half elves are welcome everywhere, but struggle without a community to call their own. Interesting. Wait a minute. So you can pick one of these? Interesting. So it's high half-elves. Okay. The touch of the Feywild remains in these dudes. Wood half-elves. And drow half-elves. Halflings. 7.5 per turn. Lightfoot halflings, they're stealthy. These guys are resistant against poison. So they're kind of like dwarven dudes? Okay. Gnomes. Gnomes and halflings are different. They're rock gnomes. Add twice your proficiency bonus to history checks. History checks? What the heck? They can kind of see in the dark. They can talk to forest gnomes can talk to animals, and then there's deep gnomes. Stealth checks. Oh snap, okay. Dragonborn, holy moly. These guys are a proud race that values clan and skills above all else. Once enslaved by dragons, they strive to be self-sufficient, not wanting to be beholden to anyone else, not even the gods. Pardon me? There are how many sub-things? Sheesh. Despite no ancestral links to the mighty creatures, these black dragonborn share the charcoal coloration and fizzling, acrid breath of black dragons. So they got poison, huh? Okay, so obviously just elemental stuff. So bronze are lightning, but so are blue. Okay, copper are acid. Gold and brass so far are fire. Green is acid, right? Red dragons are fire, not surprising. And then silver are frost, and white are frost. Okay, so that guy is definitely a white dragonborn dude. And then half orc. Creatures of intense emotion, half orcs are more inclined to act than contemplate. Right, we learned this. Whether the rage burning their bodies compels them to fight, or the love filling their hearts. I can get down with that, a passionate race. If you reach 0 hit points, regain 1 hit point instead of becoming downed. Okay, so you have like a slight cheat death. And when you land a crit with melee weapon attack, your damage dice are tripled instead of doubled? What? They're what? So they're just how they are. The half-orcs just are what they are. Can I make his head a little smaller and his torso a little bigger? I like what I'm seeing here. Cheat death and like extra crit sounds kind of insane. You're a soldier. Trained in battlefield tactics and combat, having served in a militia, mercenary company, or officer corps, show smart tactics and bravery in the battlefield to enhance your prowess. Yeah. Absolutely gonna be a soldier, yeah. We're not stealthy. We're not into animal handling. Athletics and survival is cool, but athletics and intimidation is better. Ah, we can mess with this. Okay. So, we don't need any intelligence. We don't need any wisdom. Charisma. Maybe. What do these do for me? Strength, muscles, and physical power. Yup. Affects your effectiveness with melee weapons. Also determines how far you can jump and how much you can carry. Excellent. So you get more saving throws, or whatever. A dex is agility, reflexes, balance. Affects your effectiveness with ranged and finesse weapons. Also affects your initiative armor class. I don't think we need that. So stamina and physical affects your hit point maximum. Yeah. Force of personality improves spellcasting for bards, paladins, sorcerers, and warlocks. Assigned bonus. So we want +2 max on this. Oh, so we have to have some of this, huh? So what if we don't care at all about intelligence or wisdom? Maybe a little charisma could help, but if it affects our armor class, I mean, like, if it makes me more tanky. So what if we did this? I gotta figure out a way to I gotta figure out a way to make my head a little smaller. Most of the head is his freaking jaw. Take a hit. So we could be a half orc. I feel like I like tiefling, but I don't like just having fire resistance. Advantage on intimidation performance checks is cool. Dragonborn are neat, but all you do is gain some kind of magic. I feel like we're gonna be a half orc. We're gonna be a soldier who is a half orc. And barbarian. We can look at the classes. Are you interested in this? Of course, right? The strong embrace the wild that hides inside. Keen instincts, primal physicality, and most of all, an unbridled, unquenchable rage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, we already know what rage is. And unarmored defense. While not wearing armor, you add your constitution modifier to your armor class. It's gonna be just a naked, come at me, bro, orc. I get down with that. You could be a bard. You could be a cleric. This just looks wrong. This guy's made to not wear any clothes. Be a druid. Channel the power of nature. So you like sing to people, you heal them, you scare them, make them laugh, make them cry. Lots of healing, and some not so healing things with this. Druid. You can shapeshift. You can control nature. Lots of healing. Because I gotta figure. I know my guy. I want him to be a barbarian, but we may have to. We have to eventually like have some teammates. I probably just want to have an entire teammate roster, just big buff dudes. Whoever just like fights. So like barbarian, fighter, paladin, like a healer. But anyway, fighter is cool. The thing about fighter is they are able to do everything, which makes them, I feel like, not as specialized to just taking a hit and dishing damage like Barb. I know I want to play a barbarian. But anyway, you could be a fighter, a monk. Ooh, for like punching stuff, huh? Oh, cool. That's actually neat. Bonus to unarmed and stuff, bonus to unarmored as well. That's kind of cool. Monk could be kind of a fun teammate too. Paladins, they can heal you. Ranger, probably be a... You can get a pet, you can do range attacks. Rogue, stealthy, shanky, shanky. Sorcerer, so lots of, you know, casted damage, but different than a wizard somehow. Warlock has eldritch magic. Warlock spells. And wizards are probably elemental, a lot of elemental stuff. Yeah, wizards seem like they have a lot of tools at their disposal. I might need like one wizard. We're gonna play barbarian, of course. We're gonna be a soldier. We are going to be strong, dexterous, well constituted, not real bright, not real wise, and not real charismatic. Sounds perfect. We do need to edit his appearance though. Why is your head so big, brother? We gotta help him out. The bonus box, I believe that lets you say, where do you want your bonuses? You can put an extra strength or extra con, basically is what we did there. Oh, skill proficiencies. Animal handling, wait, what? Do I have to do these? I don't really want a pet. Do I have to do this? I'm a little bit perceptive, at the very least. So we get athletics from our background and we get intimidation from our background. So we're athletic, acrobatic, we have half decent sleight of hand. We're not very good at insight, medicine, deception. That's fine. We can perceive and survive though. Animals are like, it is what it is. Nature, it is what it is. That was fine. I'm glad that we checked it though. So I guess your background kind of gives you some proficiency differences. We're super athletic though. It's good. I cannot believe that we get a cheat death and extra crit. That is so good. Let's make this guy. So this is like Giga Chin Man right here. His head looks gigantic compared to his body. Giga Chin. He looks so pleasant. Should we be a green orc? It looks so weird if you just give him like a normal skin tone. It just looks messed up. You gotta make him like green or red, or it'll really look weird. Where are my red orcs at, bro? It's like, hello there. Oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that. Green might just be your best bet. Dang, that's like super green right there. That's like the Hulk action right there. I kind of like that. Like kind of like a red orc. All skin. Oh my god, you can make him blue? I didn't know you could do. Whoa! You can literally just do whatever. You can be the purple orc. Oh my gosh. People are gonna make some absolute abominations, aren't they? I can't wait. They are gonna make some absolute abominations of characters. I can't wait. It's I'm kind of leaning towards one of these red orcs, like a chili or an Afridi. Looks kind of good. I get like one good scar on him. I gotta look at his ears. I gotta fix this guy's ears. Are his ears inherited by the head style? I don't mind some of these heads, but it's just like it looks like its head is too big. This guy looks like kind of still like a bit of like a pleasant orc. So you can give him demon eyes too, right? If you wanted to. Flame. Ooh. I don't know if he needs demon eyes. He's kind of a friendly orc, isn't he? Looks like a young orc. Where's that age slider? Gotta old you up a little bit, brother. You got any beards? Got some smork beards? He can't do the braid beard? Is that not allowed? I feel like he'd be like the most likely to have the braided beard candidate. I gotta fix his ears. He needs to be more swole. He looks like a goblin. Looking kind of like a goblino. This is all right. I mean, if I can't make him look like, we could make him like scuffed Kratos, couldn't we? I turned off nudity settings, which makes me think I can't like change their swollenness. Oh yeah, it does hide the jawline. Let me see if I can change his face. Like, he looks like too nice. His tusks get in the way of his mustache. No, it doesn't. Like, this guy looks like he does not care. I think this is like a nice friendly orc who's like interested in magic. This guy is like 0 charisma, 0 intelligence, 0 wisdom. Just zug zug. I don't care. I'm here to kill stuff. That's probably better. I mean, this will get us started, won't it? This will get us started. I'm not really interested in changing their personal bits anyway, so. I guess he's only half orc, to be fair, right? He's not full orc. All right, that'll work. We like the green eyes, or should we give him like red eyes? Ooh. I mean, he looks pretty. That might be like too gnarly. Those are pretty cool though. Those look pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I would have given him demon eyes, but like ruby eyes, that looks pretty good. Golden would be cool too, actually, yeah. We could take a gander. So I like ruby 1. Demonic yellow, we don't want that. Elf gold. It's a little soft. I think I'm gonna go with the ruby. Alright, so Bajheera, no. Zugjheera. Zugjheera, I think, is this guy's name. Bajheera is one thing. This guy is Zugjheera. Zugjheera. The Adventures of Zugjheera. I like it. Our guardian will also be a half orc, I would imagine. That's what I'm thinking. He has a bit of a Maghar, isn't he? Zugjheera, the half orc, watched over by a half orc. All right, let's do it.